you know that this country is just a corporation? A police state that won't tolerate insubordination? Did you know your birth certificate is just a receipt? You were born on a tax farm, isn't it sweet? They brainwash you with the TV, then enslave you with debt. I see people oblivious and it makes me upset. So listen all, this is my call for an uprising. It's time to brawl because we've all had enough lying. Not done trying, but fuck crying, it's time to act. I see everyone waking up, but no one fighting back. We're in a state of emergency, how we live is absurd to me. Currently, they're about to crash US currency. Problem, reaction, solution, the oldest trick in the book. Been trying to tell you about it, no one would give it a look. Now the new world order is right around the corner. We're living in the last days, time is getting shorter. This is the land of the greedy and the home of the slaves. It's on the back of dollar bills getting thrown in your face. But most people are too stupid to even understand. I welcome you to the divided states of zombie land. This is the land of the greedy and the home of the slaves. It's on the back of dollar bills getting thrown in your face. But most people are too stupid to even understand. I welcome you to the divided states of zombie land.
You've been messing with some delicate minds. It's a deception, everything that you've been fed was a lie. Be careful with the medicine that you have just been prescribed. It's the devil and he wants you if you're dead or alive. Look, suggestive thinking's got you a victim of this suicide. And you've been blinded by the invisible prison that you have been doing time in. You're entitled to the truth you think that you've acquired, and the conditioning's what makes you violent with the refusal bias. In zombie land, where we poison our water, we feed you lies about the wars and then reward you for slaughter. And boy, it gets darker, the FDA just pulls you in farther with poisoning toxins in food and even more from the doctors. You could either wake up and just think for yourself, beginning by questioning everything education and media tells you, or you can stay asleep, remain in critical health, and fend for yourself in the prison of the material realm. Let's get it.
This is the land of the greedy and the home of the slaves. It's on the back of dollar bills getting thrown in your face. But most people are too stupid to even understand. I welcome you to the divided states of zombie land. This is the land of the greedy and the home of the slaves. It's on the back of dollar bills getting thrown in your face. But most people are too stupid to even understand. I welcome you to the divided states of zombie land. I welcome you to the divided states of zombie land. I welcome you to the divided states of zombie land. This is the resistance and I'm not giving in. Breaking the paradigm everybody's living in. No more spinning on a ball, that shit was just pretend. And I'm not gonna say it is just for the sake of fitting in. The truth is different to people because illusions vary. The truth is hidden, the truth is missing, the truth is buried. The truth is beautiful, truth is ugly, the truth is scary. That's why telling the truth is revolutionary. The truth is something that these people just will not provide. That's why they gotta keep sheeple completely occupied. Now our food and our fruits and veggies are modified. And that's what happens when common sense is just not applied. They govern your mind, that's why it's called governmental. Everything that comes out of their mouth is utter dribble. And we just sit here every day, it's always uneventful. That's why I'm out here causing ruckus, man, that's what I'm into. Defiant, remaining non-compliant. No, I'm not staying quiet, never remaining silent. Doing everything that I can just to create a riot. I want the truth and I'll do whatever it takes to find it. There's bloodlines and they seem to think theirs is supreme. Democrats and Republicans are sharing the scene. It's no different than the WWE. Everybody's an actor and the world is a stage. We're just some slaves, never knowing the world is a cage. They got us worrying about chasing fortune and fame. They train us to ignore these things and it's more than just strange. But I won't do this anymore, man, I'm taking control. If you don't do it for yourself, no one's saving your soul. It's better that you make it whole than they'll make it a hole. Ripping it, tearing it, twisting and taking it slow. I've never been the type of guy that would tolerate ghouls. They try to take us and brainwash us in all of their schools. They're lying to us every day while we're watching the news. But I refuse to lose and no, I won't follow the rules. Remaining non-compliant, no I'm not staying quiet. Never remaining silent, doing everything that I can just to create a riot. I want the truth and I'll do whatever it takes to find it.
What you see is just illusions. What you see is just illusions. What you see is just illusions. What you see is just illusions.
Take a look around you, what you see is just illusions. Everything goes in circles, but there's no revolutions. They create the problems, then they offer the solutions. We're nothing but going to them, they treat us like subhumans. Take a look around you, what you see is just illusions. Everything goes in circles, but there's no revolutions. They create the problems, then they offer the solutions. We're nothing but going to them, they treat us like subhumans. Repeat after me, I am not free. They're lying to you, they're lying to me. What are they hiding? I'm dying to see. Why is it God that they're trying to be? The acquisition of wealth and power is what they know. They've always been among us, they own us, they run the show. When it comes to making a difference, we ain't moving. Freedom is a fallacy, you're just a free-range human. From the crib to the grave, you live as a slave, and that's just a matter of fact. If you wanna see change, forget all the games, we're gonna just have to attack. This is our world and we're snatching it back. If you don't want it, move off to the side. Not for the cowardly, not for the weak, only the strong come along for the ride. Won't be so simple, I'm not gonna lie, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna try. With everything that they're doing to all of us, maybe tomorrow we're all gonna die. Either way, they kill us slowly, dumb us down and make us dopey. Everything you see is fake and all the news you get is phony. It's time we show the people how the elite are so deceitful. It's time we rise up high up enough to expose this evil. Take a look around you, what you see is just illusions. Everything goes in circles, but there's no revolutions. They create the problems, then they offer the solutions. We're nothing but going to them, they treat us like subhumans. Take a look around you, what you see is just illusions. Everything goes in circles, but there's no revolutions. They create the problems, then they offer the solutions. We're nothing but going to them, they treat us like subhumans.
What you see is just illusions. What you see is just illusions. What you see is just illusions. What you see is just illusions.
ODD TV, truth of vision, the one and only. They hate the fact that I'm nosy, but I say fuck it, blow me. I'm a researcher, a real truth seeker. This is my classroom, fool, I'm a school teacher. Prepare to be blown away, everything you know gets thrown away. Take your mind to a whole nother level, put the pedal to the metal with no delay. How much worse must it get before we do something about it? For we are many, they are few, man, we got them surrounded. It's time we think outside the cage where our brains have been placed. The true history of the world has been changed and erased. It's 1984, these things are so Orwellian. Big brother, motherfucker, super totalitarian. Your thoughts being suggested, your speech being suppressed, always being corrected, freedom being oppressed, always under surveillance, in a state of unrest. And if you protest it, they put your ass under arrest. Take a look around you, what you see is just illusions. Everything goes in circles, but there's no revolutions. They create the problems, then they offer the solutions. We're nothing but going to them, they treat us like subhumans. Take a look around you, what you
seeing here is a mirage.
A lie is a lie, and it don't matter how many dumb sheeple believe it. And the truth is the truth, hiding right out in plain sight, and still people don't see it. Man, this shit got me heated, and I won't stop till the elite are being defeated. They keep us deceived about everything that we think, and they keep it a secret. What we're taught is not conducive with reality. Big bang, evolution, and there's gravity. I tell the truth and then these motherfuckers laugh at me, telling me the earth is photoshopped because it has to be. Most people accept the deception happily, but what they're doing to us all is a tragedy. God created the heavens and the earth in a verse, but we're living in a
Freemasonic galaxy.
They say we're monkeys on a ball flying through outer space, but there's no proof, it seems to have vanished without a trace. NASA and other agencies falling down from grace. You can take that bullshit pseudoscience and get out my face. I'm the antisocial type, you're a government prototype. That's why you make it a point to tell me that I'm crazy every time you're angry, cause you know I'm right. I'm standing outside the house of cards, about to watch it fall. No more living on a cartoon ball. Horizon means horizontal, indoctrination is awful because you're taught the glow model. Ever since y'all could crawl, we follow rapists and murderers, liars, thieves, and sun worshippers, saying we can't see curvature cause we're all too small. And though it's never been proven, they say we're ripping and shooting, the earth is spinning and moving. Oh no, no, not at all. It's a criminal enterprise where deception intensifies. Assholes got us all living life on a cartoon ball.
It is photoshopped, but it has to be. What you're seeing here is a mirage.
They say that we went to the moon 6 times, but pure BS is the way that smelled. Now they're telling us that we can't even leave the planet because of the Van Allen radiation belt. Yeah, okay, sure. NASA, what you lying for? You lying now, you lied before. I can't take this anymore. The only thing they took to space was your imagination. Fake aliens are coming, now they have you waiting. We need to do something about it, no procrastination. Trying to cause the masses to awaken, that's the path I've taken. But you can see if you check all the percentages, so many people having cognitive dissonance. But that's what happens at the loss of your innocence. Then you get involved with all of this wickedness. They try to do all the humans this way. So are they just idiots? Who is to say? Conditioned by the television, it makes your decisions, opinions, and you just obey. Stuck in the material domain of Satan, where everything in each and every day is pagan. Mandela effect, cause the game is changing. People waking up and now the cage is shaking. The earth is flat, and that is a universal fact. If it isn't that, then tell me where the fuck the curve is at. They tell us that we can't see it because we're all too small, and now we're spinning on a cartoon ball. Horizon means horizontal, indoctrination is awful because you're taught the glow model. Ever since y'all could crawl, we follow rapists and murderers, liars, thieves, and sun worshippers, saying we can't see curvature cause we're all too small. And though it's never been proven, they say we're ripping and shooting, the earth is spinning and moving. Oh no, no, not at all. It's a criminal enterprise where deception intensifies. Assholes got us all living life on a cartoon ball.
It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison for your mind.
It is photoshopped, but it has to be. It is photoshopped, but it has to be. It is photoshopped, but it has to be. What you're seeing here is a mirage. It is photoshopped, but it has to be. It is photoshopped, but it has to be. It is photoshopped, but it has to be. What you're seeing here is a mirage.
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented. It's as simple as that.
You can take me to the stars. You can touch the stars tonight. You can take me to the stars. You can touch the stars tonight. You can take me to the stars. You can touch the stars tonight. You can take me to the stars. You can touch the stars tonight.
Bill Nye, the science guy, once said that I am one giant fuckhead. Me and Neil field of grass, straight shield for cash, and we are the evil that people want dead. You're just a product of the environment, but everything is fake. This entire shit, I don't know what to say, but I'm not buying it. I've been here every day and I've been trying it. Everything that we're taught is a scam, and all along it was part of the plan. Telling us they're gonna go to Mars with a man? That's why I call them out as hard as I can. We ain't been to the moon and we ain't going soon, and everybody at NASA is a soulless goon. Man, this is fact, this is so damn true. Everybody watch out, Orion's floating through. Man, space is fake, but you gotta admit this lie takes the cake. These people need to chill out and take a break, but I'll never sleep again, I gotta stay awake. They lie and we don't need that. It's one big hoax and I'm starting to see that. Space was a place that I wanted to be at. I used to believe that.
You can take me to the stars. We can touch the stars tonight. You can take me to the stars. We can touch the stars tonight. You can take me to the stars. We can touch the stars tonight. You can take me to the stars. We can touch the stars tonight.
Growing up, I didn't have a clue. I used to think the earth was a ball just like you. Who knew? Everything that we learned in school is nothing but bullshit. None of it's true. Ha! And these people call it education. Just a clever way to say indoctrination. You don't seem to understand the plot we're facing. It's all about common sense and observation. But not for the mainstream, it isn't the case. They say you're spinning on a rock in the middle of space, but now's not the time, nor is it the place. I'm really sick of getting lied to, so get out my face. If you feel the way I feel, then come with me, get up. Flat earthers all across the plane, ripping it up. Truth seekers all up in this bitch, getting it crunk. And if you think we plan on stopping, then you're shit out of luck. That's why ODD is always on the grind, and I'm never ever scared to speak what's on my mind. Cause this day and age, everybody is afraid. It's an illness, realness is hard to find. They lie all the time, and we don't need that. It's one big hoax, and I'm starting to see that. Space was a place that I wanted to be at. I used to believe that.
You can take me to the stars. We can touch the stars tonight. You can take me to the stars. We can touch the stars tonight. You can take me to the stars. We can touch the stars tonight. You can take me to the stars. We can touch the stars tonight.
They put the truth in the movies and lies throughout the news. They manufacture opinions and form all of your views. Everything we think we know is actually opposite of the truth. But what do you do when reality's fraudulent? The whole system is rigged, it's an illusion of choice. You can keep screaming and yelling, end up losing your voice. What's the point? What's the point? That's what I ask sometimes. Roll a joint, smoke that joint, and then I smash some rhyme. I'm still a slave, but that boy overdose is hard to control. How far will he go? Much further than you possibly know. ODD TV, I've been doing this. I have to get deep, because half of you are asleep, the other half are just sheep. Wakey, wakey, wake the fuck up, man. I'm really sick of this. They rub the truth all up in our faces and it's ridiculous. They always keep the odds stacked against us and we can't seem to win. After seeing all the things I've seen, I'll never sleep again.
Everything is a lie. Slave till the day you die. World full of boogeymen. I'll never sleep again. Rules that you must obey. Can't seem to get away. It's making my head spin. I'll never sleep again.
Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Never sleep again. Time to wake group ruled over by the hexagon. Nothing but witchcraft and black magic spells in your lexicon. Search till the day you're dead and gone. There's gotta be some way out of here. Looking up at the sky, just watching chemical clouds appear. They got these toxic heavy metals filling up your body. You're a zombie unaware that you serve the Illuminati. Man, how's your head feel after taking that red pill? When you learn the truth, it's scary. You can barely stand still. The Matrix is a computer-generated dreamland. Most certainly you're a worker bee for the queen, man. They lie to us about outer space and the earth is flat. They're killing us with the food they sell us. What's worse than that? You may wake up, but that doesn't mean the world's gonna change. It can stress you out, make you depressed, or fill you up with rage. We're in a cage, the whole world is nothing but a stage. And we're almost there, so be prepared for the coming age.
Everything is a lie. Slave till the day you die. World full of boogeymen. I'll never sleep again. Rules that you must obey. Can't seem to get away. It's making my head spin. I'll never sleep again.
Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Never sleep again. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Never sleep again.
Everything is a lie.
Everything, man.
Slave till the day you die.
There's no escaping it.
World full of boogeymen.
They live.
I'll never sleep again.
I'm an insomniac.
Rules that you must obey.
Obey, obey, obey.
Can't seem to get away.
No, I can't get away.
It's making my head spin.
It's not the world spinning.
I'll never sleep again.
Never, ever, ever.
Chemicals in the sky.
What the hell are they spraying, man?
Nobody wonders why.
Those are just clouds, bro.
Organelles in my skin.
This can't be happening.
I'll never sleep again.
I can't do it.
Things are not what they seem.
Everything is opposite.
Wish it was all a dream.
I'm wide awake though.
When will this madness end?
It's not looking good.
I'll never sleep again.
It's just not possible.
All I'm offering is the truth.
In debt, your payments past due. Your life just races past you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. We are enslaved like cattle, held back with chains and shackles. Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. In debt, your payments past due. Your life just races past you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. We are enslaved like cattle, held back with chains and shackles. Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. There is a hidden agenda at play. Same old bullshit, but a different day. They're telling us lies and they're getting away, deceiving the world and it isn't okay. Get out my way, cause I'm shining the light on these bastards with every chance that I get. Attempting to wake people up to this nonsense until the elite just can't handle this shit. Sick of living life in utter madness. So sick of them treating us like maggots. Look at textbooks taught in classes. Do some research, nothing matches. Then they start waving their Hollywood wands. No sign of a brain because all of it's gone. That's where they wanted you at all along. Stuff that you think you know, all of it's wrong. These people stay lying, even though most ain't buying the mainstream manipulation, but still they stay trying. Look what happened on 9/11. Look what happened at Sandy Hook. These fancy crooks write lies as history in their fancy books. In debt, your payments past due. Your life just races past you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. We are enslaved like cattle, held back with chains and shackles. Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. In debt, your payments past due. Your life just races past you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. We are enslaved like cattle, held back with chains and shackles. Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. Welcome to your trauma-based mind control. When will the shit end, man? I don't know. Until then, there's no place I won't go. I'm trying to wise up, rise up, and fight the foe. Yo, I don't give a fuck if you call the cops. This is over to the dose, and I'm not gonna stop. Nobody in my life is gonna call the shots, unless it's just me, so it's all or not. The way that they have us all living is sad. Humans are stupid, conditions are bad. I promise that you won't be digging the future. You're gonna be missing the shit that you had. I don't even know if we can ever even win. The only thing I'm sure of is I'll never sleep again. If you think you know anything, then you better think again. Just a part of a story that might not ever even end. Oh no, how can it be? This world is testing me. Won't give up readily. This is my destiny. I won't quit till my heart stops ticking. Searching for the part that's missing. Seeking truth, I'm on a mission. I can see, I got that vision. In debt, your payments past due. Your life just races past you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. We are enslaved like cattle, held back with chains and shackles. Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you. There is a hidden agenda, and it's hidden right out in plain sight. You can try your best to not let them get you, but the new world order's about to take flight. Feel eyes on me everywhere I go. Not paranoid or conceited, but they watching me though. Hell, they're watching you too, right through your YouTube and through your iPhone. What the fuck do you do? Can't get away from it, not anymore. Waiting for the beast and the Babylonian whore. It's the woman in the red dress trying to make you transgress. You should stay away from that crazy bitch if you can't guess. Yes, I can't stress it enough. If you wanna seek the truth, then you better be tough. Gotta be prepared and you can't be scared, cause there's some really motherfucking ugly truth out there. At first you might reject it, it's hard to accept it, but that's okay as long as you're really a true skeptic. People can't even see, TV's blind in their vision, but it's easy controlling bodies when their minds are in prison. The system that we live in was specifically designed to keep all the human beings relentlessly confined. Kill us and dumb us down, make us ignorant and blind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. The system that we live in was specifically designed to keep all the human beings relentlessly confined. Kill us and dumb us down, make us ignorant and blind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. No such thing as freedom, but the people can't see. What it means is you're dumb if you think that we're free, because we couldn't be more far from it. If you wanna catch up to all the stuff that they're doing to us, then start running. Your heart's pumping and you're wondering why. You're seeing all these chemicals get dumped in the sky. You're watching all this news and it appears to be fake. Crisis actors running drills, taking bills to the bank. All these secret societies suggesting your thoughts. When are sheeple gonna look and start connecting the dots? Illuminati has your body, they desire your soul, because the more people they sacrifice, the higher they go. It's a sick, sick world and it's hard to learn, but once you have it figured out, it's even harder to turn. People can't even see, TV is blinding their vision, but it's easy controlling bodies when their minds are in prison. The system that we live in was specifically designed to keep all the human beings relentlessly confined. Kill us and dumb us down, make us ignorant and blind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. The system that we live in was specifically designed to keep all the human beings relentlessly confined. Kill us and dumb us down, make us ignorant and blind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. They say that it's easier to fool people than to convince them that they have been fooled. Reality is insane, they wanna keep us in chains. Plus they have a web of deception they weave in our brains. But now I see through the games, they're trying to lead us astray. Gatekeeping information, they wanna keep it that way. But I'm researching all the time, every day of the week. So people claim that I'm crazy and I'm labeled a freak. But that's what happens when you're awake in a nation of sheep, where they try their best to keep the population asleep. They poison our food and water and they offer us war. But we're not falling for their parlor tricks, not anymore. We walked through the door and let our chains drop to the floor. There's many areas in this life that we got to explore, and the earth too, because they might be hiding more land, more seas, more trees, more snow, more sand. In school, everything that we're taught is a lie, and lately it's making me crazy, I gotta know why.
Fire burning in my soul. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Gotta break free from this mind control. Before I go crazy, gotta let you know. There's a fire burning in my soul. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Gotta break free from this mind control. Before I go crazy, gotta let you know.
It's time to break free from this twisted mental conditioning. I offer my message to anyone out there who's listening. I hear just beyond the limits and it's calling me whispering. Sometimes I feel like I'm tripping, this has got to be just a dream. But nope, I'm wide awake, my friend, and this is reality. Why do we let them enslave us, man? It beats the heck out of me. People barely scraping by and work for minimum wages. There is no new world order, this is how it's been through the ages. Flip through the pages of history and see on your own. Too many things are a mystery, other things are unknown. It makes me question who we are, where we live and what we're told. But walking a path of truth can be a really bumpy road. We're ridiculed, mocked, and we're ostracized and laughed away. But that's okay, some folks are sheep until they pass away. In school, everything that we're taught is a lie, and lately it's making me crazy, I gotta know why.
Fire burning in my soul. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Gotta break free from this mind control. Before I go crazy, gotta let you know. There's a fire burning in my soul. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Gotta break free from this mind control. Before I go crazy, gotta let you know.
I pledge obedience to the Corporation of the Divided States of America and to the plutocracy for which it stands. One nation under surveillance that thinks it's invincible, with discrimination and intolerance for all.
There's a fire burning in my soul. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Gotta break free from this mind control. Before I go crazy, gotta let you know. There's a fire burning in my soul. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Gotta break free from this mind control. Before I go crazy, gotta let you know.
are some families that been ruling through the centuries, scripting the future and rearranging histories. Divide and conquer, they make us each other's enemies. Archons tapping into all our energies. I try to conjure up the strength and the ambition to spread the truth. I just hope you're getting the transmission. I'm not nervous or even scared, but I am tripping. This damn prison got people fearing a transition. Growing up, I never thought that it would be this way. Sometimes I just fall down onto my knees and pray, dear God, will everything really be okay? Why does everything in the world have to be so gray? I even have my days where I don't wanna try no more. I have to stop and ask myself what I'm fighting for. Trying to unlock the answers, but I can't find the door. I wanna rise up like a lion with a mighty roar. Rise like lions after slumber in unvanquishable number. Shake your chains to earth like dew, which in sleep had fell on you. Rise like lions after slumber in unvanquishable number. Shake your chains to earth like dew, which in sleep had fell on you. Rise like lions after slumber in unvanquishable number. Shake your chains to earth like dew, which in sleep had fell on you. Free your mind, but being awake is bittersweet. Sometimes you feel the emptiness, sometimes you feel complete. Your birth certificate is nothing more than a receipt to let you know that you're completely owned by the elite. Michael Jackson tried to tell us they don't care about us. Big Brother always got the camera staring at us. We live in a system that's way too far from fair and balanced. Everything I've ever learned, I'm now prepared to challenge. All these lies are not easy to come to terms with. The truth is something that most people aren't concerned with. I like to research all day while I burn spliff, trying to figure out a way to overturn this. Speaking and thinking will soon be under prohibition, so right now's not the time to be going fishing. It's gonna be kinda hard to get out this hole we're digging if we don't stand up right now and form a coalition. Rise like lions after slumber in unvanquishable number. Shake your chains to earth like dew, which in sleep had fell on you. Rise like lions after slumber